Hi, my name is Daria, and welcome to the Redheaded Geek Show. Did that hair flipping get your attention? So there's some internet and TV stuff I gotta tell you about. Have your Netflix streams been much more laggy or choppy in recent months? You're not alone, dudes. The Wall Street Journal is showing that Netflix streaming quality has tanked at multiple major ISPs since last October, and much of this stems from behind-the-scene quarreling over who's going to pick up the tab for all the added traffic Netflix gets. A good part of this traffic may be due to its super HD streaming they now have. ISPs have been demanding some extra cash from Netflix to help meet with this high demand. When one party gets the benefit and the others are having to pay for it, of course issues are going to arise. We watch so much stuff streaming nowadays. This shouldn't be affecting us though. This just sucks for us. We already paid our lines, and it's their fault if they don't have the bandwidth capacity. Am I right with the bandwidth? I like that word. This brings me on to a Time Warner Cable topic now. They are always in the spotlight for just plain not being fair and expensive. Now they have raised their rates again, this time adding a broadcast TV fee, something most cable operators actually do. Time Warner prices will be going up for many of us starting March 1st. The broadcast TV fee is $2.25. Doesn't sound like much, but it covers retransmission fees from broadcasters. That will be a below-the-line fee, which will basically allow cable operators to keep advertising rates the same in a really misleading way. Speaking of, oh yes, perfect segue for once. Time Warner and Comcast, if you haven't heard, are doing a merger, which brings me into something else important. Oh my god, I'm getting good at segues. Yes. I mean, for the longest time, I thought a segue was those things that people like ride on. Google Fiber announced their plans to spread themselves across America. Several major metropolitan areas could include Atlanta, San Antonio, Phoenix, San Jose, Portland, and Salt Lake City. Lots others too, if they're compatible and if they cooperate. This entire thing comes at such an interesting time as the merge of Time Warner Cable and Comcast. Fiber is going to be a much-needed competitor. Remember, their speeds are said to be 100 times faster than the norm. If you live in any of these metro areas, contact your local city government and support this. If you don't live in one of these metro areas, try not to cry too hard from resentment or jealousy. Google just rules everything, and we know that. Even if it's your car, your phone, your voice, your maps, your mail, your job, your internet, your cat, your toilet, your, Google. At least you always give me some news. There's a new smart bracelet, necklace, pendant, whatever in town. It's Cuff. Elegant tech jewelry may be the next big thing in smart wearables. Cuff is more or less a personal panic alarm system for women. It's designed to alert those dearest to you of where you are. Simply squeeze it and it alerts those that are in your Cuff network. Cuff works with a pop-out Bluetooth piece, and you must wear the jewelry provided from the company, not just your own pendant. Wanted to get that out there before you girls get too excited, you know. The ping that happens when you squeeze it shows your exact location via GPS, Bluetooth, and iOS app. I see this being a good idea if you were going for a run or leaving your workplace and walking through that dark, creepy parking lot. You know, creepers, man. Cuff you, creepers. Cuff off. That's a digression. On to the next subject. Oh crap, Google's back with more news. Okay, whatever. Google wants glass holes to stop it. Stop what? We weren't doing anything. If we wear your product, we're the ones criticized and mocked. Well, Google somehow became mindful of some negative reactions to its revolution and then offered a do's and don'ts guide. The don'ts mostly revolve around human behavior. It looks like this. Do take advantage of the glass voice commands. Don't be creepy or rude. Are you giving life advice? Google, no matter what you say, I'm never gonna stop being creepy. The don'ts here are far more interesting. Basically, don't wear them for too long, you'll get a headache. Glass was built for short bursts of information and interactions that allow you to quickly get back to doing the other things you love. And that's a quote. Ha! I could just do this and just be as weird. Another fave. If you find yourself staring off into the prism for a long period of time, you're probably looking pretty weird to the people around you. I've read dozens of articles on others' input of not being a glass hole, but Google? You realizing one thing you're doing is doomed. It's okay, you're gonna make billions off Google Fiber Plus. If I drop $1,500 on a pair, I'm gonna do whatever I damn well please with it. Right? Thanks for tuning in, Internet. Like and subscribe to this video. Check back every Friday for your weekly Geek Fix. I'll be right here.